because this is back when we had channels, people. There was no on-demand shit. Another subsidiary channel called Movie Picks.
Oh, yeah.
Which was the hits, as they said, of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So I literally happened to turn the channel to Movie Picks because it became my obsession. And I was assaulted with the title. I literally turned the channel and all I just see is Sleepaway Camp. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what happens.
Well, a good time when to turn it on.
Exactly. So what I did, because we didn't have like guides on our televisions back in the day, folks, we used to be sent a magazine every month because you had TMN, they would give you a magazine. And the magazine lived in my room because I was the one who needed it. So I flipped over and went Sleepaway Camp. Teen movie, like horror movie. Teens are attacked in a camp. I'm like, fuck, I like horror movies because I've watched all the horror movies at a time. I'm like, fuck it, I'll watch this movie. And I watched it, and we got to the ending, and my fucking mind was blown. I didn't care about acting, so I didn't notice that they were fucking terrible.
Yeah. Also, you're a kid.
I'm 13. I don't know shit, but all I know is that this movie was fucked up, and it was great, and that ending was incredible. It blew my 13-year-old mind. So, all that story I tell you is why I'm giving this movie a 9. Isn't that nice of me? Out of 10. Because this movie is the reason why I have a ridiculous obsession with slasher movies. It is strictly from this movie. I'd seen many horror movies before this, but I'd never seen a real slasher movie. Because I was told you can't watch the Freddys and the Jasons because they're really bad. So, but I could watch this because
nobody
this was
remembers.
Here. Exactly. Really. I could watch this because it was there. Because my parents had a very strict rule, even though they knew that I was watching anything I wanted because they understood. I had a very good grasp on reality, so none of the shit bothered me. Like, I didn't have nightmares. I didn't get scared of anything. I just understood shit, so they're just like, we're not going to get it for you, mostly because my parents didn't like horror movies. So they're like, we're not going to get you a horror movie because I don't want to watch that shit. So you do what you got to do. And those, weirdly enough, Freddy's and Jason's never showed up on Movie Picks. Ever. I don't know why. At least not that I can remember.
Money, probably.
Yeah, really. But yeah, so I remember that. And I, as you know, like, slasher movies are my genre of horror. And it's because of this movie. So this movie gets a 9. I can't give it a 10 because the acting is fucking rough.
Yeah.
It is rough, and it is a bitch to watch.
That's where my rating comes, because I don't have a connection with
you don't.
So,
no.
But it's still good, and I still enjoy the hell out of this, and it's a movie that I will watch again, probably sooner rather than later.
Yeah, your brain goes, fuck, that ending or something, and then you'll go back and watch it every time.
It's one of those things that's just like, I haven't seen it in a while, and now that I've seen it, my brain clicks on and goes, oh yeah. So now, maybe later on, I'm like, let's just watch this, especially if I have it on Blu-ray, because then if I'm flipping through my movies and I see it, I'm like, that's the one.
Let's pop that in, you know.
It's a lot easier.
Another October rolls around, you're like, you know what, I'll fucking pop
Because
that in.
out of sight, out of mind, so if you see it, you can be like, oh yeah, I do have that on Blu-ray. Boom.
Like, I can guarantee you I actually watched this last October. Yeah. I'm sure I did.
Now, as far as MVPs are concerned, I want it so bad, and I'm probably sure you will.
Oh, fucking you know who I'm picking.
I wanted to give it to Aunt Martha, but my whole thing about MVPs are, like, you have to be in more than 5 minutes of the film. Even if you're amazing, you still have to be in more than 5 minutes of the film.
Sorry. I accidentally kicked something to noise. Pause. It doesn't help that we stopped to listen to it.
I'm going to give it to Mel.
Okay.
I just every time a kid or counselor is horribly murdered, the very next scene is literally him chomping on a cigar going, no, we need to cover it up as the kid's being loaded into the ambulance. No, it's okay. So,
we don't have to tell the kids, do we?
No. There's kids watching the dead body getting put into the...
That was fucked up. We didn't talk about that. The first fucking dead body, their fucking coroners are carrying, not even on a stretcher, carrying the body fucking 2x2 in a body bag in front of a shit ton of kids watching.
It's like, we don't need to tell no kids, man. I fucking love Mel.
That is so fucked up.
He's sleazy and it's great.
But no, I'm giving completely, the MVP of this is the love of my life, Aunt Martha. Just a holy shit. I don't know what movie she thought she was in.
Twin Peaks.
But it was fucking... I love her to death. I want to marry her and have weird fucking odd talking children with her.
It's like her looking off into the sky too while she's talking and moving her hands.
Just spacey as shit.
You're not Betty Davis. What are you doing?
Don't you dare besmirch my lady. I fucking love Aunt Martha to death.
She is great, though.
She's phenomenal. She's the greatest thing in this movie. The few scenes she's in, I don't care about anything else in the world other than Aunt Martha.
So that was Sleepaway Camp. So we move to next week, where the dopiness continues.
Yes.
And you want to talk about a movie that nobody has heard of.
Whew.
Boy,
this was a rough
do we
one.
got a movie for you.
Yeah.
There's a director.
Don't say his name.
No?
Don't say it.
No?
Nope.
All right.
Don't say his name. Because I want people to come back. Because if you've never heard of this movie,
That's fair. That's
you
fair.
come back and you're not
fair.
going to believe who directed this shit.
That's actually fair.
Mm-hmm. It also makes you go, how did he have a career? But we'll get there.
That's also a fact.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to say we're going to go way back to February 12th, 1993,
Yes.
for a little picture called Dead Alive.
Also known as Brain Dead.
Yeah. So yeah, next week we'll give you the director's name.
Yes.
Because you won't believe this shit.
Because you won't believe this shit. I recommend don't look it up. Just wait until you hear it from us, because it will blow your mind. And honestly, it's not that important. But it is fucking amazing who directed this movie. I would like to cover the rest of his early work, because his pre-2000 stuff is amazing.
I mean, we'll be definitely getting to one of them other than this one, and then the other ones we'll probably cover in certain theme months. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then we'll get the Dead Alive next week. But for this week, we're out of here. You were Steve.
You were Justin.
And we're way back and gone.
A whole bag.